everyone, it's Amy from Yosoboho. Welcome back to another Thursday Night Thrift. Before we get into where we went and what we saw and what we bought, I want to do that really quick drawing for the winner of the Shoes Rule super secret drawing that we set up. So let me do that real quick and we'll be back. All right, this is a first for me, so bear with me. I'm about to flip this camera around and we will see who wins the thanks for sticking around with us super secret surprise drawing. I just named that creatively. So let's see. All right, I have put everybody's name in this little list, and I believe we just go down here and hit this button. There were over 30 people, so good luck. Winner is All Thrifting. Yay! Okay, yay, that seemed to work. Congratulations, All Thrifting. I wish I knew your name, but I guess I will when we coordinate for an address. I will get in touch with you via your reply, so hopefully you check your notifications and we can send you a super secret gift box. I can tell you that these will be in it. No, but seriously, thank you. And thank you everybody for watching. It was so much fun to see that many replies and to do something like this. It's really cool. We will have to do this again because it was so much fun. I am actually looking for our 1,000 subscriber prize. And I cannot believe that we're that close. It's crazy. I'm looking for something cool and artsy, kind of like we did for earlier giveaways. But this will have to be bigger and badder. So wish me luck on that. All right, let's get back to the shopping in the thrift haul. Today we're shopping at the Lakemore Goodwill. It's in Akron, and I'll share the address, of course. On this day, we visited 3 Goodwills, and this was the first of 3. Thank goodness we had some footage from this trip because the other 2 were kind of a bust. I will share one small thing from one of the other shops, but this shop was the only one that we really brought stuff home. And I would say that Irf did the best in this shop. He's the one that found the things that will probably do good for us on eBay. So I was proud of him for that. Oh, those owls were cute. And I think I check out, yeah, this piece right here. Very well constructed. And this was super cute. Oh no, not with the super cute. All right, I'm going to have to come up with some other words. You're going to have to help me. Maybe in the comments of this video, give me some new synonyms for cute. I need some new words. Oh, I like this piece. And I probably should have picked it up. It was $3. It would have been something I would have kept. It was just really nicely constructed. The weight of it, the glaze, the way it was. Somebody definitely knew what they were doing when they built this piece. But the problem with trying to sell this is there's no real wow factor. It's not going to translate to eBay how it feels in your hand and the weight of it. Oh, that was a nice little milk glass piece, Fenton hobnail, but it was busted. This piece down here was cute. I think this is that, wow factor. This would probably photograph well and maybe do well on eBay. It doesn't have a marking. It's hard to imagine listing it and also shipping it. It seems a little large and intimidating. This duck was cool, but his bill was broke. He did remind me of Royal Copley with those little pieces underneath him. This guy was also cool. He was an Odagiri piece, although I was having problems, first of all, with the way the lid was sitting, even though it was taped kind of off kilter there, and lots of little chips and missing paint pieces. I'm guessing he's in that $15 to $20 range, and with those chips, probably not even there, so I left him. This is a cute little piece. This is a Holland mold piece, so a hobbyist, but somebody did a nice job painting that. And these pieces back here drew my eye. These are made by Andrea by Zadak. I see a lot of her things. I've picked up some stuff in the past that actually does okay, but not so much those. And this piece I love too, that dark glaze there. Lots of little imperfections. It was probably a hobbyist piece, so I walked away from that too. I like the color down here on this piece that I'm about to show you. I was intrigued by it. It almost looked like somebody painted on a glass container, but you can see right there from the bottom it was actually a ceramic piece. And I did like the paint job on it, but it had lots and lots of nicks and scratches, and I had to walk away. This is about the time that Irf walks over with something else for the cart. Oh, bulbs. On this, it wasn't even just this Goodwill, but all 3 Goodwills on this particular day, we walked away with light bulbs. Irf was on a mission for light bulbs. We got, I think, 60 watt and 100 watt and 75 watt. He likes the older bulbs, and we have an older home, so I get it. We like those bright lights, especially in the basement, you know, turn them on and they're bright and right away. I kind of dug this piece, but it was really large and kind of wonky. And look at this bear. Is he made out of leaves? He was falling apart and kind of creepy. Oh, this was interesting. There were 2 kits here for making your own umbrellas. And I had never seen that before. Maybe I should have picked this up, but it's one of those things that it probably would get put in the project pile. Like, I'd have a really good intention of making my own umbrella, and then I'd have this, like, thing in a bag for, you know, the next several years. They wanted, I think, $5 a piece for these. Yep, $5. And I just thought, if it was half off, maybe I would have taken one of them just to see if that was something I might do. But that definitely intrigued me. This was cool too. I liked that this was a firefighters themed bookends. It was coming apart right there. You can see the axe is loose. It needed a little bit of glue, which wouldn't have been a big deal. See, the other one's nice and fastened down. That one just needed a little bit of glue right there. I could have fixed that for sure. It needed some cleanup. Firefighter stuff sells pretty well. They wanted $5 for this, and I kind of went back and forth, and then I decided to leave it. This coffee maker was a cool color, and then I spotted these, and I loved the way these looked. So these came home with me. I just really like the way that these look. I like that they're all different. I like the way they look in a stack. I think they would look fantastic on like a movie lover's shelf just for some height, maybe put something on it. I liked this can because of the wood grain. I thought that was cool. It was originally sold at Kmart for 94 cents. So that's kind of cool. This one says Focal. The silver one doesn't have any label on it. And then this one has Zaire. They're just neat. They were $4 for the 3. I don't think I looked them up at the time, which is always a real not so smart thing to do. But I have them listed, I believe, for $17.99 for the 3, or best offer. So not a great money-making thing here, but hopefully somebody will like that they're all different and can kind of, envision them like I am in some sort of cool decor. Here we have an Avon Mrs. Albee. If you know anything about the 80s, 90s, I think maybe Mrs. Albee was like an award for people who sold a certain amount of Avon, and much like most Avon things, it's just not valuable. I didn't look her up, but maybe she was the one Mrs. Albee that is valuable. I just stay clear of Avon altogether. Now this little box down here I saw said Holt Howard, and I know that Holt Howard is big when it comes to ceramics. I had never seen anything like this piece, but it was vintage and cool, so I grabbed it. First, I love that it was in its original box. This is such a cool old box. There's something about, you know, especially Christmas boxes. Like, if people kept what was in them and the box, there's just something really cool about this. And the box is in really pretty good shape. I've seen another one online that is in the box, and it is just wrecked. But the piece itself is really cool, and I'm going to try and not get vintage glitter on me doing this, but it's really, really cool. It's got the holly and the holly berries and the candle. This is the original candle in there. It's in really great condition for its age. I'm going to say it's probably a 60s piece, but it's awesome. If you have vintage Christmas, this is like the perfect thing for vintage Christmas. And it looks like they sell pretty well. So I already have mine listed, and I'll share that with you. Check this piece out. This was really cool, like a 3D piece of chalkware. Unbelievably heavy. This was like a solid piece. What did they have on there? Like $5 or $8? I don't even know. But that to me was, that would have been a nightmare to ship. It would have been a nightmare to hang on a wall. It was just so heavy. So many Christmas things out there. And I'm tired of looking at it. I bet you are too. This candle was cool, but it looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I don't know what would happen there. Oh, and here comes Irf with his prize of the day. Check him out. I made him pose like, you know, he was listening to it on his shoulder. Okay, so I'm not going to look as cool as Irf when he was walking around Goodwill with this on his shoulder. But this was a nice find. He always looks at technology, and I told him, I said, you know what? I keep seeing some of my favorite people grab like little boom boxes and stuff when they're out shopping, and we never even look at these things. So he picked this up, and it was in such wonderful condition. I said, hey, look it up, see what it's selling for. And what do they want for it? $5 right there. $5. It sells for between $50 and $55, which is pretty awesome. So of course he plugged it in there and tested it, and everything was good. He rocked it out on his shoulder, and we laughed, and then I said, put it in the cart. It's a great buy. So thanks to some of my favorite, excuse me, I have to get a drink. Thanks to some of my favorite YouTubers for leading me into older tech, because this is a fun pickup, and I can't wait to see if it sells. So I told you that Irf was kind of the big winner of the day, right? Not only did he find that cool boombox, but he found one of these purple cushions for your tush. He thought I might like it. He thought it might be good for my office chair. I don't know. Supposedly you can put eggs on here and then sit on it and the eggs won't break. I'm not going to test that. I'm going to keep it egg-free, and if I don't like it, I will list it because they sell. I will put up here some comps. Couldn't believe that some of them sell for good money, like $50. We picked this up for $8, I believe. Yep. $8. So that's a pretty good find. He was really with it. Not only do we have light bulbs forever, I'm kidding. We have a lot of light bulbs though. We bought light bulbs at all 3 of the Goodwills. We did find one other thing, and I actually listed it with an existing piece that I had. But I found this really neat tin. It was made by Regal Crown. It's labeled Regal Crown. And it says imported confections. So it was a candy jar. It was made in England, imported to Canada, and it says trellis rose, which I think is the pattern here. It's kind of sweet. I have another little tin that I listed with it because I thought they both had a similar, kind of similar look. This one's a little more modern, but I just felt like they both looked like fun candy tins and somebody might be interested in them as a lot. So I went ahead and listed them together, and I will share that listing with you. But that was it. This is the only purchase, plus light bulbs, from one of the other Goodwills. So it wasn't a total bust. I know I said it was a bust, but sometimes it happens when when you do what I'm doing, there's just not always a treasure to be rescued or something that makes sense to resell. So you just walk away. And I do that a lot. Doesn't make for a good video when it happens, but it's okay. That's part of the business. But that was it. We had an awesome day. We always do. In fact, we were back out, I think, a week later. And I think those videos will be coming up next week. We even hit the bins, which was exciting. We did find some things. So that'll make for a pretty decent video, I hope. So stay tuned for that. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that alarm button so you know when I put up a new video. Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes on the weekends. Do me a favor, click the like button, leave a comment below. Feel free to leave me some words. Like I'm wearing out cute. So give me some new ones. What am I forgetting? Oh, share the video so that we can keep growing. It's working. Whatever we're doing is working because we are closing in on that 1,000 milestone, which is amazing. And that's all because of you. And I really appreciate it. Take care, everybody. I will see you either this weekend at some point or on Tuesday. All right. Bye.